can conform you into a particular image that will be anti-God. You won't know that what you are doing is you are going away from God. You won't know, but the world will just conform you like that, so that to serve God will become difficult. He said, don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by what? The renewal of your mind. Let your mind be renewed. And how is a mind renewed? Through the word of God. Those boys I was preaching to yesterday, I told them, I said the way you can change is not by prayer, it's by the word of God. They were looking at me, they said, I said, yes. I said, but you will still pray, but prayer is not the key. You know, they always teach us prayer is the master key. It's not true. Prayer is not the master key. The master key is the word of God. Because the Bible said, in the beginning was the word, and the word was in God, and the word was God. The word of God is the key. You just use prayer to help the key to work. Prayer is like oiling the key. Do you get what I'm saying? The main thing is the word of God. If you pray and you don't know the word of God, you are just praying nonsense. He says some people pray, but they pray amiss. Why do they pray amiss? Because they don't have the word in them. So anytime you come to a place where you are hearing and hearing and hearing, faith is coming. The problem with many people is that they come to church but they don't hear. Because if you hear, you will change. I'm telling you, go and sit beside bad boys for a long time and be hearing them. After some time, you become bad. Is it not true? You sit beside bad boys. Just don't talk. Just be hearing them every day. Hearing them, talking, hearing them. Before you know what's happening, you become a bad person. Because faith comes by hearing. And faith is a life. Faith is not, I want something. Faith is a life that a man will live. The Bible says the just shall live by faith. Faith is a life. So when you are hearing the word of God, hearing the word of God, and it becomes a life to you, after a while you will live it. And if you don't live it, the life will be talking to you that, come, leave me now. Are they here now? Leave me now. Say, live this life now. The life will be talking to you. That means your conscience will become alive. So that when you are doing the wrong thing, you will be judging yourself based on what you have known. He said you will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. What does it mean by set free? The truth shall set you free from a lie. And the lie is the conformity to this world. When you are conformed to this world, you are conformed to a lie. Why did I say so? The Bible said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. He said, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And then he now told us what is in the world. He said the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and pride of life. And he said all these things, they are passing away. But he that doeth the will of God endureth forever. Let's open it. 1 John chapter 2. I want you to be reading these things, to be reminding yourself what God is saying. Verse 15. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Yes, let's read. Yes, love the world. Yes.
If any man love the world,
yes.
the love of the Father is not in him.
Yes.
For all that is in this world,
Mm.
the lust of the flesh,
Mm.
and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life,
is not
of the Father,
but is of the world. And the world does what? Passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth how? Forever. It has finished it now. He that doeth the will of God, how does he abide? He abides forever. What does it mean by abide? Abide is a kind of life that is a superior living. A superior living. He abides. He abides. And God is one of the people that abide. God abides. He abided forever. He that doeth what? The will of God. Meaning that the world do another will, which is not the will of God. So you see why Romans was saying, don't be conformed to the world. Because the world is passing away and all is lost. So if you conform to the world, you cannot love God. So some people are conforming to this world and say, I love God now. I love God. But they are deceiving themselves. You don't love God with mouth. You love God with what? Action. So if you say you love God, he's not saying, if you love me, you will obey my commandment. That's how God says. So you are not obeying me, you say you love me. Is it possible? Just like my wife now, I'm telling her I love her, and I've not bought flower for her since. I've not taken her to cinema. How is the love? That one is fake what?
Fake love.
Fake love. So I say I have fake love now. No, but I'm just giving examples. Love has action in it. Chebi, love has action now. That's why some ladies, they will tell you that the guy doesn't love me again. Why did they say that? Because they were expecting something. They were expecting emotion. The guy stopped the emotion. You know, when men get married, immediately they get married, all the things they used to do when they used to do courtship, they won't do it again. The one say, are you sure you still love me? I still love you now. Okay, before, if I call you that I'm in Oyibo, now, you will tell me that I'm coming now, you fly there. But now I say I'm in Oyibo, you say, I'm busy, how will you come? Maybe you take Uber. Before you come immediately, Oyibo, have you? So what am I saying? When you say you love God, obey his commandment. But the Bible says something. They said you can't obey him if you don't know his commandment. Can you obey? So how do you know his commandment? He said, how can you hear when there's no preacher? And how can somebody preach when they don't send him? So what he's trying to say is that God doesn't expect you to do miracle to know his will. He expects you to come